Is very alarming. The way the parents, the way the family push, in fact, the father in particular, push the training of the children to the mother. The therapy is there to assist you, to teach you what you're supposed to do. The therapy is making you your child therapist. So the mother should take advantage of therapists around to learn how to take care of the child.
Welcome to another episode of The Special Corner, and today I have a very important guest. So join me as we welcome her. Ma, please, can we meet you?
My name is Mrs. Chinwe Sylvia Ojinnaka.
So nice to have you on the show, Ma.
Thank you so much.
It's really a delight. For me personally, it's like a pleasure to have you on this show. So let's just go right into it. What's your opinion about the responsibility for taking care of a special child?
Thank you so much for this question. It's really a good question. Not only for neurodivergent children, for all children, especially these particular ones we're talking about, is both parents, the siblings. Is very alarming. The way the parents, the way the family push, in fact, the father in particular, push the training of the children to the mother. After carrying the child for 9 months, breastfeeding and doing everything, she has her mind is also on that child without taking care of other ones. It's supposed to be the mother, the father, the children, the sibling, everybody's supposed to take care of that neurodivergent child, not only the mother. Because
there are instances where a child is born and people say that the woman has spiritual problem.
I want to say that is everywhere. I know about a family. The woman had a child and she has a condition. In fact, they drove her out of the house and said she must have slept with somebody else. Wow. That they don't have such issue in their family. Wow. And out of negligence, they allowed that child to die.
Ooh.
Yes.
That's serious.
Yes.
Where was the husband? You know this.
He was the architect of everything now. Because then because the wife was a teacher, so his belief was that the woman must have slept with another man outside him.
So there's a way society pushes the blame, like if the child is good, it's the father's child. If the child is
that is it. If they even in normal children, if you are bringing up your teen children, if the child is doing well, that's my child. The child is not doing well, you see your pikin, see your child. They will not say like mother, like child. But if the child is doing well, the father will take all the glory. It's my child, it's my child, it's my child. But that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. If a child is not good, you can't, a single mother, a parent cannot bring up a child, not talk about the child with some conditions. In the hands of the mother and the father and the siblings around to take care of that child. Because if the child becomes somebody in life, everybody will now come to take the glory. It's my child, it's my child, it's my child. It's not fair. Not fair. So we really have to work on that. It's not fair.
So mommy, what about people now? Like they said, the community should embrace the child, the thing that the community should be supportive and all. What about when your community itself is the one giving you issues? Do you advise that parents should cut off, like you have relatives now that are telling you that this child is a bad child, or you have neighbors, like we have a speaker on guest that was saying that it was the neighbor that was even saying that her children should not play with the children. So when you have issues like that, do you advise that parents should cut off these people and stay on their own, or how do you advise that they go about it?
It looks very difficult. It depends on the mother. If those community people are giving her stress, it's better she will avoid them and be on her own. That's my opinion. If the community are giving her stress or socializing her children, it's better she be on her way. She be on her own, and then try to make friends with those that can assist her. All those ones that are antagonistic, she should avoid them, because we need the emotions of the mother to be able to be calm, to be able to take care of the child. So we don't need stress. The father will give stress in the house, and then you go and say the community will give you stress. No, to me, if it's me, I will just be on my own. I will not cut off for them. I'll still greet them. I'll greet them when I see them. I'll greet them. It doesn't matter. I'll greet them. The state situation is not love. Greet them and then go your way.
because I think one of the parents was telling us now that that she had an instance where is it a church member or a parent, one of the child was telling somebody else that her child needs deliverance, that they should take her child to church for deliverance. So when you have somebody like that in your society, it's just better you just like
no, you don't cut off. Oh, you don't cut off. Oh, if you know some of these things, in as much as everything will target to be medical, there are some elements of spiritual warfare going on. So that one is not a bad advice. Okay. Because everything we do in life, they say the spiritual control the physical. Everything you do in life, we need God to back it up. So there's nothing wrong with going for deliverance for that child. You never know where the problem is coming from. Like I have a sister that the child was born okay. At 4, 5, 6 years, the child stopped talking, became deaf and dumb. Wow. And it was a projection. Well, nothing medical could do about it, but it was prayer that broke the yoke.
There's a balance between
There's
medicine
a balance. I'm telling you, why you are going medically, follow it up with spiritually. You don't know where the problem is coming from.
Talking about the medical aspect, what role, like what early interventions, what are the early interventions that parents could take, and is it like important for this parent to seek these things?
Medical is very important. It's very important in everybody's health. I believe medical should go first. They should go medically. Early intervention is the best. If you have a child, you know, mothers are very close to their children. If you have a child at 1 year, 2 years, the child is not talking, you have to report. Talk to people around you. Seek early intervention before you start doing any other things, so that you know if you pick it it's like a disease. If you have a scratch, you don't treat it. If you leave it, it starts becoming a sore. Yeah. A sore, before you know it, it goes out of hand. So early intervention is the best.
Nice. Okay, now, mommy, talking about early intervention now, there's now this tilt. Parents now that have figured out that okay, early intervention is important and all. There's this attitude we have noticed that they tend to like just depend solely on it. Like, oh, since the therapist is seeing my child, I have nothing to do. It's all good. And so what can you say about that, mom? If
the therapist is seeing your child, is the therapist sleeping with your child? The therapist 247 with your child. The therapist is there to assist you, to teach you what you're supposed to do. The therapist is making you your child therapist. So the mother should take advantage of therapists around to learn how to take care of the child. You don't leave the life of your child in the hands of the therapist. No, you just assist you so that after she has left, is a continue, so that you continue from where she stopped, so there will not be a break in the child development. Because if you wait after therapist has done and gone back, you relax and wait for therapist again, it will be slow. It will be slow. It is as if as not doing anything at all. So it's better for both child and the parents, and advise parents when the therapist is doing whatever they are doing, watch and do and ask questions. And when they leave, continue from where they stopped. And then the next day when they come again, give them feedback of what you have done, a report where you think the therapist can concentrate more on the child, because the child is yours. The child is yours. The child stays more with you than with the therapist. So it's better for you to cooperate with the therapist and not leave everything on her. Both of you team up together. Because at last, if the child grows up and start taking care of you, the therapist be around? No. So your best investment of a parent is on your child.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and drop a comment below. And also subscribe and hit the notification button here. It's not that hard, so you don't miss any notification from CLSN. And now, back to the video. Okay, we have some questions that came in and we love for you to answer these questions. So, but if you have any questions and you want us to attend to your questions, there is an email that will be showing at the screen. So you can send your questions to that email. I'll be expecting them so that we can go through it and give you a response. We have several questions from different people. So now this is Nena from Lagos. She says, my husband thinks I am overdoing it with my son. He doesn't come to appointments. He doesn't read up on his condition. And when I try to talk to him, he shuts me down. I feel like I'm doing this alone. So what can you advise Nena for?
The child is shutting him up.
No, the husband. Said the husband feels like she's overdoing it. So the husband doesn't come for appointment the husband doesn't check up on the child's condition, and even when she tries to talk to him, the husband shuts her down. Like probably the husband will say something like, our child does not have condition or something like this. The husband does not relate with her about what they are having with their son.
My advice is that she should continue. She should continue to appeal to the husband. You don't do it by force.
Right.
If it doesn't, if the husband, is it that the husband does not go with appointment with the child, or
Yes,
it doesn't go with them, she should go ahead now. She should go ahead with the child. The time will come when the husband will come in. She should go ahead with the child. Go ahead with the child. Forget about the husband, but she should not quarrel with the husband. It's not, don't do it by force. You appeal to their conscience. You appeal to them. Gently, gently, he will come in. Don't do it by force. Forget, let's go. I'm not going. Nothing about the child. I know. Carry the child and go and come back. And I believe parents should keep a tab, keep record of their child activities before and after the therapy. So that the father will know there are things the child were not able to do before the therapy, and now the things she can do. From there, the father will key into that. You don't do men by force. So don't force them. If he say he doesn't want to, don't bother him. Don't bother him. And it's not by force. Allow him to be. Just take care of your child. Just like we said, the child is good. It's for the parent. It's for the father. If the child is bad, it's for the mother. Let's carry on. Let's carry across. Lord is our strength.
Amen. Okay, this person says, I feel like I'm losing myself. I barely sleep. I cry more than I used to. And sometimes I wonder if my child would be better off without me. Is this normal?
Oh, it's not normal. Oh, she should not lose it. Oh, I know it's very painful. She should not lose it. Because the child needs the mother. The child needs the mother. That is why the onus of the matter is on the woman. The woman, we are the owners of this world. God knows why he created woman, not from clay, but from a refined man.
Yeah.
He knows why. He knows why. So she should not lose it at all. The child cannot be without her. Please, she should not lose it. Just take everything easy, calmly. The ones you can do. The ones you cannot do, just stay one place and watch, and then keep on praying in your mind. Things will turn around for good.
Okay, this is Rebecca. She says, my friend have slowly stopped calling me. They say things like, we know you are always busy, or we didn't want to disturb you, but I know what's really going on. I feel so alone. So now this person, I think her friends have left her because she's always busy with the child and she feels alone.
She should make new friends now. If they are not useful, kick them off and continue your journey. She should make new friends now. For instance, it's just like if you're a spinster, you have spinster as your friends. If you are married, you don't have them as your friend because there is nothing you can discuss that can go together. You can't keep on saying my husband when they are not married yet. So she should forget about them and make new friends. Make new friends, parents with those conditions of children, because they say birds of the same feather flock together, so they can share experiences together. Those ones have no need for her, and they should be very careful because it's not over until it's over. You understand me? It is not over until it's over. They should be very, very careful on how to treat mothers with children with special needs, because they too, probably they're not married. Maybe if their own immediate children are not divergent, the children might be. It's not over until it's over. So she should just cut off from them and make new friends and move on with life.
And this brings us to the end of another wonderful episode. So if you have questions to ask, remember there's an email showing on your screen. You can send it to that email. And do not forget to subscribe, to like, turn on the notification button so that you can get notified when we release another episode. And also, drop a comment. I want to see your comments. Till we meet again. Bye.
Bye, everyone.